It's a bit unusual, recording in the car, but I've got some time. So I thought I'd carry on with the videos that I'm doing. Something's been on my mind the last two that I've done. And it's the big question of whether a man should be a midwife. Well, it's not that big a question. Who cares, really? I think there's 36,000 midwives in the country, and there's around about 91 men that are practicing. So it's not really that big a question, is it? But the question does cross my mind as I record these videos, my kind of outspoken, if you like, opinions about birth. Why should I have an opinion, really? You know, there was a time when if you asked me, should a man be a midwife, I would have said no. I would have said no because if you look at the history of childbirth, if you like, certainly the recent history, you can probably chart the disempowerment of women from the last 80 years, well, maybe more than that. You know, if you go back to, is it Louis IV and making one of his wives or whatever give birth on a table, and then the Chamberlain brothers with the forceps. But I think it's fair to say that the predominantly male influence on birth hasn't been a good thing. And then, of course, I get asked every week, oh, you're a midwife. Shouldn't it be mid-man or mid-husband? You know, well, the truth of the matter is, you know, the word is more of a verb than a noun. It comes from the German mit Frau, to be with woman. So it denotes action and function rather than being a person, place or thing. So I can equally be a midwife. I can equally be with woman as a man. I think there are unanswered power questions around the dynamics of control and power when you put a man into that situation. And I have no answer for those questions, only that not having the experience of birth, not even having hormones related to menstruation, can be as much an advantage as a disadvantage. And we've all met midwives who have had a baby and then imagine that their experience is someone else's. You know, that someone else is having the exact same experience that they had when they had a baby. I think not having had that experience, not having ever been able to imagine the experience, probably enables me to realise that every time I'm being asked to be with a woman through the birthing process, I have some experience that might be useful, you know, observations and things that I've seen over the years, but I'm learning just as much as the woman going through the process every time. So it sounds a bit pompous, but that's the way I see it.